So we got another close to 5 centimeters of snow again last night. Probably have to plow this afternoon after it warms up a little bit. Still kind of wintry here, but yeah, it's the time of year where you're kind of thinking that the snow should be disappearing and the grass start growing. But anyway, it is beautiful, but we're going to head into the shop. All right, welcome back everyone. As you saw, it's a bit snowy outside, and we're itching to get outside into the garden and do other things around the property, cleaning up and getting into the forest again. It's just a bit too cold today. So we're going to do a bit of shop time, and I got a project here that it's been on my mind, and something that I collected years and years and years ago, and thought, you know what, I'm going to do something with it someday, and today's the day. So I'll introduce you to the project for the day, and we're going to get started real easy, won't take long, so hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for joining us, and let's get started. All right, well, Jet's coming to check out what we're doing too. So this is an old trunk that I picked out of the garbage. Man, it's got to be 35 years ago. That was still when I was living at home with my parents, and I thought, boy, that's pretty neat. Kept it, and I thought someday I'm going to do something with it. So the idea is, I've been tripping over this in the house for I don't know how long. This is from the woods. I said, why don't you get rid of it? And I kept on saying, nope, that's not happening. So today we're going to make a coffee table out of it, and another relic from the past are these 4 legs. I had another project in mind for these, never got around to it, has been sitting. So we're going to attach these legs to that trunk and make a coffee table. So kind of musty inside, but the interior's actually not horrible for its age. I mean, probably before I picked it up. Oh, hi Jet, how are you, buddy? And before I picked it up, it probably already had a life of its own many years ago. Now some of the fixtures and the buckles and the leather has kind of disappeared over the years. I don't have a key for it, but what do you expect for a dumpster find, right? Anyway, that's the interior. We're going to vacuum that out, just kind of clean it up. Good storage for, you know, DVDs and CDs and your remotes and that sort of thing. So that's what the plan is for this. So the legs are turned maple, and I'm thinking of staining them black and then just giving them a quick coat of 10-degree lacquer. And through the inside of the trunk, I'm just going to attach it through with washers and some hex screws. That should be plenty strong for what I wanted to do. So I guess the first step is to stain these legs and get them finished. First we're going to drill a hole in the top of them to accept the lag screw. Okay, we're going to put a 1/4-inch hole to accept the lag screw in the bottom of each foot. So I decided to change the color from the ebony black to something else. This is a stain we had laying around. I thought it was better suited to the vintage piece. So we're going to let that dry. It's a water-based product, so that'll dry really quick. We can drop some lacquer on there real quick. So we'll turn our attention to placing the legs on the bottom of the chest. So this is where I thought the legs should be. We're going to kind of use this little piece here as our reference for left to right, and we'll use this piece of wood as our reference from front to back. And the bottom is tin, and then it's got another piece of wood on the inside that I have to drill through. So I'll put a piece of tape down, we'll measure the holes so that they're all the same, and then we'll drill the holes. So I've got all the 4 holes drilled. I did a 5/16 drill bit, which is corresponding to the 5/16 lag screw. Got all 4 corners, and I used a metal center punch for starting the drill bit, which is really handy when you're drilling through metal. Makes a little divot for the drill bit to start in. So the next thing is we're going to lacquer the feet, and then we'll bolt them in place. So what I'm using for the finish is an Introcare 10 degree pre-catalyzed clear lacquer, and I just gave them a quick spritz, and we'll let that dry, sand them out, give them a second coat. Yeah, I like the satin or the flat look. I just think it kind of gives it this velvety feel and velvety look to it. You can do whatever you want, of course. Any color, black, white, yellow, purple if you want. But this is the color that I chose, and I think it'll go well with the chest. So the cats have been stuck in the shop over the past couple of days for a couple of reasons. One, it's been cold and snowy, and the other reason is that there is a feral male cat out and about and harassing the cats, and of course with a female cat that might mean more kittens, and we wanted to avoid that. So we kept them in the shop, but they're bored, so we give them a little bit of entertainment now. Two coats of lacquer, nicely sanded in between coats. Now it's time to attach them to the bottom of the steamer trunk. Okay, well, we've got the legs attached, and we drilled through here. It's like drilling through history. Who knows where this steamer trunk has been, eh? Kind of interesting to think about that, but you can see how old it is. It's peeling, it's fading, it kind of smells old. It still smells clean. It's not musty or anything like that, but yeah, drilling through that, you could definitely tell it was old. But this will be convenient storage for CDs and other things like that. Okay, we've got the legs installed with the lag screws, and nice and tight, and the color could have been a little bit browner to match some of the tones in the steamer trunk, and yeah, some of the fittings are missing, but that's what it means to be old, I guess. Things break. The handle's broken. Now I've been looking for a maker's mark or a date, and the only thing that I could find was these numbers on the side. Now I can't even read them, they're so faded. But I'm guessing that this has to be, I've been married for 37 years just about, and I found this probably 4 or 5 years before that, so we're into 40 years at any rate, and it was just sitting outside in the garbage, and I picked it up. So anyway, it's been turned into a nice coffee table. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Not a lot of how-to, but I think this is going to look kind of neat in the basement in front of the TV. Now Mrs. from the Woods is thinking we need something to put on top, a piece of glass or something, but I'm not sure how to go about that, but we'll use it as is for now. So the finished height after we put the legs on is in and around 17 inches, which is just about right for a coffee table. Could be a bit higher, but not by much. So I'm glad with the way this turned out. I think it'll be a nice addition in the basement. Alright, well, I think that concludes today's video. Quick Saturday morning project, turning old relic steamer trunk into a coffee table. It's going to look good in front of the TV, I think. And we hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, we would love it if you would join us again and subscribe and like and share and all those good things to help us grow the channel. And join us again for another video coming soon. Thanks for watching.